Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming back if you've been here before. Thanks for finding me. If you have not, welcome. My name is Bram. I am a luxury lover, so I like all things luxury, all things fashion. Yeah, so bags, shoes, jewelry, all that fun stuff. And so that's what I like to talk about. That's what I come on here to do videos about. So if you also enjoy that type of content, please like, subscribe, ring the bell, all the fun stuff. And so you can join me back here again in the future. So yeah, so today I am here to do a little bit of a haul. It's not an unboxing. I'm impatient and I could not wait to unbox it really on the channel with you guys. So last week I was actually expecting one of these items to come last Saturday. I had filmed something else Saturday. I was waiting for this to show up so that I could do that. I could do that also on that day and actually do like a proper unboxing with you guys, but that didn't happen. I missed the UPS guy, and so I had to wait until Monday. And yeah, so here we are. But I did unbox it immediately just because I was excited and I wanted to use it during the week. So so yeah, so no longer an unboxing. Now it's been used, but it was used anyway. So it was from Fashion File anyway. So but I will show you guys. I wanted to show you a few things that I picked up recently, and yeah. So let's get into it. First thing is and literally, I mean, you know, I didn't even put them in dust bags, so sorry about that. But the first thing I got was I went to Saks last weekend. I was looking around and didn't find anything amazing. On my way out, I saw they had they have Cult Gaia there, and my friend had asked me I told her I was going, and she knew that I told her that they had the bag. She was looking for a bag. And so I told her I would, you know, try it on or whatever and send her some pictures. So I got there, I took some pictures or whatever on my way in. She wanted me to try it on my way out. So I'm walking out and trying it on. And then they didn't have the color that I would have chosen. So the sales associate, you know, he came over, he was asking, you know, questions about the bag, and we were talking or whatever. And so anyway, he looked in the system and he could get the color I wanted. So I ordered it, and yeah, here it is. So a little background here. This is the bag. Oh, I don't even know what it's called, guys, but it's so cute. It's the mini version of this design. I know that they have a little bit of a larger version. This one, I want to say is like 10.5 inches across. I believe I saw that on the website. The other one I believe is 12. So just a little bit longer. I'm not sure if it's any. That sounds like somebody downstairs is destroying my furniture. I don't know if you guys heard that. Sorry about that. Some cat is clawing at my stuff. But anyway, so yeah, so this is the smaller version, the mini version. I even took off the tags and everything. Not that I wore it yet, but I even took off the tags. It came with a little dust bag here. It says Cult Gaia. And in terms of pricing, this one is, oh, that's probably backwards, $428. Oh, here it is. It is the Hera Nano. Oh, it's the Nano. Okay, so Hera Nano shoulder bag, or shoulder clear. So that's what that one is. The Nano version is $428. The larger version is $498, I think, something like that. So not too huge of a difference. The reason I ended up with this size actually was just because they didn't have the larger one. So that's why I went with this. It didn't seem like much of a difference. Plus, at the end of the day, it is an evening bag, I guess. So, I mean, I guess it's however you want to wear it, but it is, I guess, a going out bag. And so it's not like you're going to be throwing much in here. So that's why I got this. The color on the screen, I mean, definitely it's sparkling, but in real life, I feel like it's, you know, it kind of reflects off all of those rainbow colors and stuff, which you guys are not seeing on the screen too well. But it is really cute. It does fit me like this. Now I have larger arms, so for somebody smaller than me, it will probably look better on the shoulder. For me, I probably will just carry kind of like in the crook of my arm. I originally had the Prada crystal. Last year I purchased it. I purchased it in black first, back when the price was normal. And I didn't really wear it, and so I sold that. And I ended up with the pink version. I had my name on the waiting list for that one. That came in, I had that. Also didn't wear it, sold that, and of course the price goes up, and now I'm like kicking myself because I should have kept the bag, right? And oh well, what are you gonna do? But I don't go out a lot. I don't go out fancy a lot, so I figured for $4.28 I have a bag that if I wanted to go out and be a little sparkly, I can. So that was the point behind that bag. So that one was that one. In terms of what fits, I will tell you most, I'm using my phone to film this, but phone definitely does fit. I have the iPhone 13 Pro Max. That definitely fits into the bag. You can definitely fit a wallet. You could definitely fit keys, all of your essentials. It's actually a really good amount of space for an evening bag. So that's perfect. Plus, obviously, as you guys can see, it is, extremely floppy. So it's not structured and kind of sits sort of like a little, almost like a scarf or something. It reminds me of the tops that we used to wear. I had a few, and I still have, I think, somewhere in my closet. Oh God, like early 2000s, I guess, those little like handkerchief tops, right? That reminds me of that. I think I had like 2 or 3 of them, and they kind of came to like a point at the end, and they were like, it was like a cowl neck or whatever, so it sort of reminds me of that. But it's really cute. Yeah, I think I'll get some use out of it. I think it's a good price point for, if you have like a wedding to go to, or if you have an event to go to, and you don't go out too often, that, I think it's a good price point for that. And it's, it matches everything, right? It's what doesn't match like clear crystals? Nothing. So yeah, that's that bag. So that is the first one. The second one I picked up, I want to say Saturday as well, maybe Friday or Saturday or Sunday, I don't know. I went and where did I go? Neiman Marcus, and I did an unboxing with you guys last week for the black pair of black Louboutin boots. They were the Addicts, like a shorter heel. Anyway, I came to my senses. It's so not my style. It was once upon a time, but I don't wear heels too much anymore. I have some ankle injuries, and I just don't dress corporate anymore for my job. It's kind of like a casual, business casual or whatever. I don't really wear heels to work. I don't really wear heels out. And if I'm gonna wear heels out, they're gonna be a lot more fun than a pair of black boots, even though I do think it's an essential in everybody's wardrobe. I just know for myself, being that I'm not gonna wear it so often, I'm probably going to, I can do with a pair of like Steven or Steve Madden heels or something, boots, or I don't know, Vince Camuto or Sam Edelman or something, something along those lines, because they probably wouldn't be worn very much, maybe just once in a while when I absolutely needed a pair of black boots. So that being said, I returned those, and I ended up with something a little more me. So I'll show you guys. Now, it's funny because I also unboxed last week with you a pair of the Hermes Orans in the green, like the mint color, the wool, or whatever. I guess it's wool. That's what, or Sherpa or something. I don't know. But I unboxed those with you guys last week, and then and I probably should have gotten something different because even though I still love them, I should have gotten another color though, maybe like an orange or the blue, because I went into Neiman Marcus, returned that. I couldn't really find anything that I really, really loved. And I was walking around my Neiman Marcus. I don't feel like they get the best, the best stuff. So, and while I do order, maybe Neiman Marcus in general doesn't get the best shoes anymore. I feel like the one that I used to shop at in Jersey maybe had a little bit more, I don't know. Maybe it had a little more, variety. But for the most part, there were times, especially with their Chanel shoes, that I would go in and it was like, just, you know, the things that I would see online, I didn't see in the store. And so that's the same as my Neiman Marcus where I am now. It's just like a womp womp. Like I go in constantly, you know, every once in a while looking for new stuff, especially when I see stuff on Instagram and I know new stuff has come out and whatever. And I'll go in and it's just kind of like, they never really have anything amazing. They have a really nice Dior area in my Neiman Marcus. So that's typically what I've been choosing from lately over there. But the Chanel is, and that's, I go for the Chanel, but, and the Chanel is typically, it just is not amazing. Their section's not amazing anymore. So, so yeah, but I ended up picking up a pair of Dior shoes, again, not in the box. I actually already wore them the very next day that I got them. I guess I got them on Sunday, I believe, and I wore them on Monday or Tuesday, like immediately. And that's typically the sign, I guess for everybody, right? But it's the sign for me that I am, that I love whatever I purchased. If I'm, you know, with a bag, if I'm putting my stuff in it right away and going to use it, obviously it's a keeper. Shoes, same thing. If my, my immediate instinct is to use it, you know, right away, then it's definitely a keeper. So I used these right away. It is still warm where I am, although it was kind of a fallish day. Although while it doesn't really rain where I am, it did rain on the day that I wore these, of course. I mean, that's, I guess, it's my luck. So these were the shoes that I picked up. I saw these online and I was like, oh, these are so cute. But I had wanted the mint Orans, right? And I also have another pair of green Orans, so I don't know. I think I'm going through like a green thing right now, and I'm wearing green. I mean, I guess it's my favorite color at this point. So, so yeah. So I purchased these. I purchased these in a 39. As you can see, I already wore them out. Oh, and they kind of look gross, but I purchased these in a 39. Dior. I don't know, I can range. Most of my shoes like these, I have a whole bunch of this version, just not in the fur, just the version. I don't know, are these the D-Way, I think, or something? Maybe. So I love these Christian Dior slides in general. I have like 4 colors, I believe, of this version besides these. And I mean, I range, it depends on what they have available. I can wear anything with Dior from a 39 to a 40. So I believe these are a 39. I have a pair over there that's 39 and a half. I have, I think, 3 other pairs that are a 40. So they definitely run, I believe, true to size. Yeah, so they're great. I love them. They are extremely comfortable. I don't know how they're gonna wear, I'll be honest. I mean, obviously, I wore them one day. You guys, the front looks pristine, I believe, although, well, I guess, yeah. I mean, I fixed the fur. When I took it off, it almost looked like there was like a line around the, I guess you can see it a little bit. You see that? Like kind of like a little bald around the toe. And I don't think that is anything other than the way that the fur is sitting, because I wasn't wearing them for very long. But yeah, I mean, they are beautiful. They are different. They're not a mint color. They're more like a sage, I would say. So I guess I can get away with the 2 different shades of green with furry shoes. But yeah, they're incredible. They're really, really comfortable, like I said. But definitely, like all the other D-Way slides, I assume will need to be resold at some point. They do get trashed on the bottom. And I have quite a few pairs that I've had. I don't know, I guess, I don't know when they came out. The first pair that I got was like the minute that they came out, they were totally sold out in like seconds. Somehow I stumbled upon them in Neiman Marcus. And I got them, and yeah, but I've been wearing them constantly for, I don't know, 3 years, 2 years, 3 years? I don't know exactly, maybe 3 years. I don't know, maybe it was 2019 when they came out, I assume. So yeah, or 18, I don't know, 3, 4 years, I don't know, who knows? I have no concept of time at this point. So they've definitely need to be resold at this point, but because they're very, very thin soled, and depending on, I guess, where you're walking and what you're doing, they can get destroyed pretty quick on the bottom. So definitely something that you want to bring into your cobbler and get resold at some point, I would assume, or like preventative maintenance and put something on there to protect the sole as soon as you get it. So yeah, so that is number 2. In terms of price on those, I want to say that they were 9 something or 1,000, a little over 1,000, or a little, maybe 980, or I don't know, something like that, in that range between 9 and like 11, somewhere in there. Yeah, I think they're a good buy. I mean, obviously, like I said, I wear them right away, so I definitely think they're a good buy. And I think that they will be worn a ton in the wintertime. Again, where I am is warm, and so furry sandals are probably something that I'm going to wear often during the winter months. So last piece, so this is the star of the show. I'm so excited about this. I know that this, I personally feel, and I think that some other people, don't get offended, anybody, please. I personally feel, and I think that some other people probably feel the same as me, that this bag is maybe a little played out at this point. This style, the style is a little played out. The style is a little bit, we've kind of moved on, I think. It had its moment, it had a giant moment. Some people are saying that it's a classic at this point. I think that it's gorgeous in the version that I purchased. I did have this I did have this bag. I did purchase this bag when it first came out. I want to say 2016 in another version, and it was beautiful, but definitely was not the one that I wanted. The one that I have in my hands is the one that I always wanted, but couldn't find. I actually had 2 versions of this bag. One had, well, I'll show you what it is, and then I'll tell you which ones that I had. But yeah, the bag itself, I think is, I know people think it's basic, but this version is absolutely my favorite. So I will show you. It's this bag is the purchase the purchase. I can't speak anymore, guys. This bag is the bag that I purchased. I purchased this on Fashion File, and I saw it pop up. I was like, oh my God. I remember when this bag first came out. I went to Cancun, I guess, right around the time that this, this whole line launched, where they were putting like the patches, and they had like different designs on the Dionysus bag. And I saw this in the Gucci store in Cancun, and I was like, oh my God. But it was, it's expensive, and I was on vacation, and I didn't do it. I didn't pull the trigger. So, and I was kicking myself because I never saw it in person again. It was never available again. I mean, I saw pictures. It was always the one that I was looking at that I wanted. That was like my dream one of the collection, just because it has a cat. I love cats. I love celestial, I love stars. I love moons. Butterflies, I mean, I could take them or leave them, but just the fact that it had the cat patch on the front is, was really like the thing for me. And he has 2 different color eyes like my Steven. So I thought it was just like really, really special. So anyway, so I saw it pop up, and I was like, oh man, it was a good price too. And that's the benefit, obviously, of Fashion File. I mean, obviously you gotta, certain things are more expensive, certain things are higher than retail, certain things are not. Certain designers just don't hold the value the same way. We know that the main ones that hold the value, obviously, are Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and Hermes. And Gucci is not one of them typically. Saint Laurent. There's a ton that you can look at on there, and definitely have a nice savings, right? If you're looking for it, if you find it in great condition. So this was in excellent condition. I don't see anything wrong with it. They didn't list that any of the jewels were missing, because Fashion File, I feel like, is usually pretty good about, just what it is listing it as, in terms of like the condition. However, when I look up close here, I do see maybe a missing stone or 2, but I feel like, you really can't tell. You have to kind of go in on it and you know, microscopically here and really take a look. This might, yeah, you know, some of it might just kind of be what it is. So it's hard to really tell, but yeah, I believe it's missing like 2 or 3 crystals, little crystals here. But this is the back. So what does it say? I don't know. And something Paramore, and I love, and I'm not going to say it because I'm going to absolutely butcher it. But yeah, the heart down there, it's like a old-fashioned patch. It's really beautiful. So anyway, this was definitely the most exciting purchase of all of them. It's amazing. I love it. So like I was saying, when this first came out, the first one I purchased was the Blooms version with the red suede, and oh my god, I was obsessed with that bag. And then and as happens with me sometimes, I'm like, you know, dreaming about things, and then they kind of get played out, because while I like classics, and I think certain things are classic even though they're, you know, not like a, you know, like a normal classic, like, you know, obviously like the Speedies and things like that in from Louis Vuitton are classic shapes. I don't usually like you know, I usually like trendier items is what I'm trying to say. And so the Blooms for me, I loved it. I wore it. I had I had this when I had the Dionysus in this size with the maroon. It was like maroonish dark red with the Blooms, and so wore that a ton, and then I ended up selling it. Also back then when all this stuff was in the store, I went to where was I? Maybe Atlantis. Yeah, so I went to the Bahamas, and they had a Gucci store in the hotel, and I purchased another version of this with like patches on it. It had, I think it had a mouth, and it had like some lightning bolts or something, and it was beautiful, 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 but I never wore it. I was so scared of ruining it that I also no longer have that in my collection. But this one from the beginning was the one that I was, you know, obsessed with. And so I am so happy, even if it's like 5 years later, to have this in my collection. And I don't care if it's basic shape. I don't care if it's, you know, if it's passe. It's definitely a forever bag for me. So that is it, guys. I will show you, actually, I'll show you before I go here. So in terms of, just for everybody that doesn't know how this bag works yet, it is locked in here. You have to press this little button here. It releases it. It opens it. On the inside is the suede. It's a beautiful, like a cobalt blue color. This is from, I guess it's this piece hitting it, I believe. So that is just inevitable. That is going to happen. So, but that's fine. That doesn't bother me. On the inside, it has 3 pockets. It's lined in the suede all the way down, and then it, obviously on the sides it has the Gucci canvas, and on the bottom it has the Gucci canvas. And so it has, you know, 2 even-sized pockets. The middle pocket is a zip, and that zips open here. The inside of that is the Gucci canvas print. Comes with this little booklet here, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. On the front here is another pocket, so it's a slip pocket. It is probably good for, I don't know, papers or things like that. The back actually fits my phone. I want to say that this pocket might be slightly stretched out, just I guess from use beforehand, so it's not as it's not extremely tight. Definitely the phone can fit in there for easy access. Yeah, you know, documents or like little pieces of paper or whatever can go in that front pocket that's hidden. And yeah, that's it, guys. So those are my 3 purchases. I'm so excited for them. I'm gonna have to find somewhere fancy to go to wear my Cult Gaia bag, because it's gorgeous. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have a few other things coming. I have something so exciting coming that I have been waiting for. Hopefully it will be here tomorrow. If it's here tomorrow, I will do a proper unboxing. If I am on vacation this week, so I think that either way, whenever it gets here, I can probably do a proper unboxing for you guys. But if it takes longer than that to get here, then yeah. So it is, I purchased something from Louis Vuitton. Release date is not until next week. However, I think they can send it to me. It showed up at my old Louis Vuitton store in New Jersey. And it got there today. So I am, or today? Yesterday? I don't know, one of the two. So I think yesterday. So I'm hoping that my CA can send it out to me today so that I get it tomorrow. I'm hoping he had to get approval on it. So I'm waiting on that. And that way I have a really, really, really exciting unboxing for you guys tomorrow. I'm also waiting on some other things. I think I have, oh, that's Nugget, sorry. Nuggies. No, you're interrupting my video, my love. This is Nuggets. I love you. I love you. So yeah, I mean, so that's it. So I have a few things coming. I have 2 bags, including that one. I have a pair of shoes coming. I think that's about it. Maybe I have to check it out, but I believe so for now. But yeah, but I'm really excited to show you guys what's coming. I think it's gonna be some fun stuff. So anyway, sorry for the long talkative blah 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 video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I always enjoy sharing my purchases with you. You know, if you have any ideas on like content and stuff that you guys want to see, please let me know. Obviously, I have all these bags in in the back. I at some point am definitely planning to do a collection video with you guys, and so I can show you, you know, everything that I have. I'm, you know, planning to do bag collection, shoe collection, maybe jewelry. I don't know, but yeah. So that's definitely coming. But let me know, you know, if you guys have any ideas, or if there's any bags that you see in the background that you want reviews on, or like what fits, or you know, just my thoughts on them. Just whatever it is. Let me know, because I'm willing to make whatever videos you guys are, you know, wanting to see. That's the idea. So yeah, anyway, thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.